So the whole idea of channeling comes from water. When we are channeling, we are connecting to the water element in ourselves, in the earth, in the air, all around us, right? There's water. That's what our organic physical reality is made of. And entering the quantum field, we effortlessly notice that while nothing is real, everything is extraordinary, magical. That the reality that's manifesting itself in each and every moment carries within it all the codes for healing, for incredible manifestation, for ascension. When we open up our senses and allow ourselves to read the signals, to take in the signs, to feel into the reality and the quantum reality, once we receive the messages back and we are able to really pay attention to the messages and to the feelings and to the calling of our own divine selves, right? Our higher selves, then we get whatever we want. And more than that, we get to create a wave of ascension in human consciousness. And as they say, a wave lifts all the ships. And this is true. So as we create the wave, it's going to lift all the ships, but some of the ships have anchors. And what we want to do is we want to teach them how to deploy, how to retract their anchors. And anchors are things like your pain, your suffering, your depression, your self-flagellation, your just idea of your own unworthiness, that trauma. Those are all anchors. So the more we're able to transmute and heal our past selves, I do it through a process called timeline hacking. But the more we're able to really feel into our past selves, our younger selves, and heal from that standpoint, bringing galactic energy in through our higher selves, through our open crown, through our connection to the space of infinite possibilities. And the more we open to that, the more we're able to draw it in, bring it in, hold it close, and make it a part of ourselves. Can we allow our divine selves to walk in to our vessels, to really embody the divine self as this physical self? What would that feel like? I'm honestly asking. I mean, I've had glimpses, but can you even imagine living in that state for more than a few seconds at a time, but living in that state continuously? living in a state of harmonic convergence, living in a state of unity, consciousness, Christ consciousness. Living in that high frequency of bliss. That is our human birthright. Many might not know. You might have heard otherwise, but I'm here to tell you that living in bliss, living in complete and utter serenity, joy, and love is actually our blessing, our North Star, as humans. It is possible. Eternal life is possible. Living off of air is possible. And people have done these things. But I want to challenge you that instead of focusing on parlor tricks, focus on true transformation. Like, how can you deeply transform your heart and mind to become your higher self, your greater self, your pure self? Sometimes when we say higher self, it feels like we're leaving out the lower self, but that is not true. The higher self and the lower self are one. It is our ego that creates a barrier, that creates a net, that creates a sense of one being right and one being wrong, one being good and one being bad, right? Where it's our addiction to polarity, it's our investment in duality, which is bullshit. We don't need to be invested in duality. It can be this, it can be that, it can be both, it can be neither. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be both, it could be neither. Yeah. I mean, forging that connection with the higher self, allowing the higher self to just kind of seep into your blood, into your tissue, into your cells, to really feel like the higher self is embodied in you. Like these hands are the hands of the higher self, and this hair is the hair of the higher self, and the skin is the skin of the higher self. Breathing deeply into the expansion, into the mind expansion. Connected above and connected below. Meaning finding that connection to the root, to the Mother Earth, and connecting to the energy upward, the space of infinite possibilities, Father Sky. Opening up a channel. And then just see what comes through. See what wants to come through. Is it a poem? Is it a song? I've been using this purple opal. I think it's called purple opal. Been using this crystal to really activate my third eye, to really help it to open and to perceive freely. Just encouraging discernment, wisdom. So crystals are quite beautiful to work with. This one was gifted to me. If you would like to receive a crystal, I can do that for you. I can charge the crystal energetically with whatever you like, and then I can send it to you and you can use it. I would love to make that connection with you. Just checking to see if there's more to the transmission or if the transmission is complete. Yeah, the transmission feels complete.